Okay, hey everyone, this is Kevin with Divinely Design, and this is probably going to be a pretty quick video, but I wanted to do a project, and being that it's sort of the holiday season and we all get cards or send cards or make cards or whatever it is, I wanted to make card holders so that you could display your cards. Typically just sort of tape them up on I have a little miniature sort of faux fireplace, and sometimes I just put Scotch tape on them, or you just sort of lean them up and they're all sort of on one level. So what I thought I would do this year is make a little card holder. And I don't, if you follow YouTube card videos, if you don't know Jennifer McGuire, you should check her out. She's awesome. I love her. She has great videos, and I love her organization. Well, she has her My Favorite Thing Crafty series coming out right now, and she actually listed a source for card holders that were really beautiful. You can certainly buy them, and the ones she listed are actually really pretty, and you can get them in different heights, and some of the taller ones are like $12 or $13 a piece, and they stand your card up and clip it in place and hold it there. And they're pretty, and I would probably pay 12 or 13 for one of those, I guess, but I actually wanted to do my own crafty project where you can make a card holder, and this is a super cheap project. So this is sort of the end result. You can see it has a little wooden base and a dowel, and I decorated mine for the holidays with a little snowflake. And this card here is from, this gorgeous card is from Debbie T, or Inky Fingers on Stamp Nation. Thank you so much for that beautiful card, but that's my example right now. So let me go over how I made this project. Okay, so some of the supplies we're needing, I'm actually using, this is a quick hold contact adhesive, like a contact cement, and I'm using that rather than white glue because I'm attaching paper to wood, and I want to make sure that they hold very well. So the way you use this is just a little bit different. You actually apply it to both pieces that you are going to attach together and let them dry, or let it become very tacky, and then press them together, and that will give you a super good hold. I used a stamp set. This is from Hampton Art. It's called Baby It's Cold Outside, and it comes with this stamp, and it also has a die that comes with it in the stamp set. So I used that to make my snowflake die cuts, and I used Ranger Liquid Platinum embossing powder and my embossing buddy kind of thing, and Versamark ink to stamp those all out. Now, I also used some washi tape for the bottom. This happens to be from a Teresa Collins set of washi tape called Studio Gold, I think. But it has sort of this larger foil-looking gold, and then this sort of one that has little frames in, and this was a sparkly gold. So I used the sparkly gold out of that kit, but you could certainly use any washi tape you wanted. And then I have some wood elements, and these were the wooden elements I used. So these are actually wheels, I think, for like toys, little wheels. These are miniature clothespins, and then I have some dowel rods. So I was sort of doing like a super cheap project for this. So if I cost it out like per card holder, it's about 5 cents for the dowel, 11 cents for the pin, and about 39 cents for the wheel. So we're talking about 55 cents in terms of wood pieces that you would use to make the project. And then, the paint or glitter tape that you use to go with it. So each one of them comes out fairly cheap to make, and I think they look pretty cool. So I start with a dowel rod, and these are actually pretty easy to cut, so I just use a craft knife. Now you could make these as big as you want, so that you can vary the height of the end card holder. So this is a 12-inch rod. So the way I did it initially for some of them is cut it at 6 inches, and I'm just using like a carpet knife or from Lowe's. This is just sort of a bigger version, and then I just run it along kind of that 6-inch mark and press kind of firmly. Doesn't take a lot. And then it bends very easy and breaks. So then I have 2 6-inch pieces of wood. They fit very nicely into these little toy wheels. I can just put them in. It's not I don't have to press really hard, but it's a pretty snug fit. So to make the whole project together, what I did was I took my miniature clothespin, and I put some of that contact cement on the side, and I took my dowel rod and put some other contact cement on this side, and then basically you just hold them together when they're tacky, and you press nice and firmly, and that should give you a nice solid nice solid connection. Now mine are actually a little bit dry right now, so and then I also use some contact cement for the very bottom. What you end up with then is a nicely attached solid clothespin to the side of your dowel rod, and the other side connected nice and firmly to the bottom. I then painted it red, and this is, here's where you could make this work really well. You could do any color scheme that you wanted. My Christmas decorations in my living room, which is where this is going to sit, tend to be red and gold. So that's why I went with red and gold. But this would look great with lots of different color combinations. And even if it's not a holiday one, I think you could, alter these and make them, different for, wherever you're going to have them. And so again, then I just put some contact cement on the other side, and I took my stamp and die cut. I did an embossed little snowflake, and then attached them to the front here, and finally put on just a little piece of that washi tape down at the bottom. And again, here you could kind of go crazy with how you would decorate this. You could paint it. You could use washi tape in like a stripe pattern. You could probably use pattern paper that you could glue on if it was sort of thin. I like the washi tape because it's really easy to use. And so what you end up with is a card holder that has a little snowflake on front, and that kind of hides the clip that's behind it too, even if it's not decorated, like if you're looking straight on at it, it sort of is hidden right behind the dowel, and you can't even really see the mechanics of it. But putting this snowflake on front just hides it completely. And then you could make them in different sizes. So I cut several of them to different lengths so that I can have, when I actually put them together, holding cards, you can make them with different, oops, I'm kind of off screen, aren't I? You can make them with different levels and, display your cards really kind of cool. And so that's the project. I have a picture I'm going to insert here in a second with some cards in them on display. And that's it. I hope you like this project. And comments, questions, leave them below. If you like this video, click on that thumbs up down there. And if you're not subscribed to my channel and you like paper crafting, card making, soap making, bath and beauty kinds of things, click on that subscribe button and check back here at Divinely Designed for more videos. Thanks very much, everybody.